In this AlignMix video, you will learn how to import segmented accounts into your AlignMix file. And now what exactly does segmented means? Well, it's simply being able to import different account types into your AlignMix file so that each account type has its own icon. If you import without a account segmentation, each icon will appear as a same icon on the map, and you won't have an account legend showing you your different icons. So let's first import without an account segmentation, and I will import this list that you see here on the screen. So we're going to import with the account ID, which we always recommend doing because all of your data will be linked to that unique identifier. And you always need to have that base geography. So if you're importing data into a 5-digit zip code US map, you need that 5-digit zip code. If you're importing data into a Canadian FSA map, then column G would be the 3-digit FSA. If you're importing into a US counties file, then you would need the 5-digit FIPS code in order to complete that import. We will also not import column H this time, but we'll import all the other data here. So now let's go ahead and open up a blank AlignMix file. So now it's time to import our non-segmented accounts, and we do that by clicking on File, Import, and Import Your Data. Select the file we plan on importing and click on Open. And right away, all of our column labels will appear here on the left side. That's why it's very important to have all of your column labels appear in the same row. Now we need to simply click, drag, and drop to the corresponding section on the right. Since we're working with accounts, most of our account information will fall in the account section. Account ID goes to Unique ID, and as I do that, you'll see the other categories collapse. And that's because AlignMix now knows what we are about to import and is trying to simplify the import process. Name comes to name, street to street, city to city, state to state, zip code goes to zip code, assigned territory goes to territory, sales rep to sales rep. We'll pull in these 3 numeric data sets for numeric data, and text-based data goes here. And the one thing we are not importing is our segmentation. So now let's click here on the Next button. We receive a summary of what we're about to import. Next again, the import completes, and then Finish. And it may look like nothing's happened, but if we zoom in, you will now see blue squares showing where all of our accounts are. And each icon is exactly the same because we did not import with an account segmentation. If we click here on Configure Layers, you will see that we have an all accounts, and that's just because all the accounts are the same. There wasn't a different type of account for the software to import because we didn't pull in that segmentation field. So now I will restart this import process with a brand new file, and we will import with that segmentation. So I've gone ahead and opened up a new file and started this import process. And now we're going to pull in our segmentation, which comes here to segment. And in this case, it will be A, B, C, and D. But you're not limited to a single letter. Let's say you're an energy drink company and you have different customer groups. You've got convenience stores, gas station, corporates, big box retailers, vending machines. You can have all of those customer types appear as different icons on your map. So the only reason you would really want a segmentation import is so that you can see those different account types on your map. And now let's go ahead and click on Next. We get that same summary, but this time you can see we've got 4 segment types here. Click Next again, and then Finish. And right away in the top right, you will see the 4 account types appear. And as we zoom into the map, you will see those 4 account segments are placed in the account's home zip code, and now there's data linked to these account types. Clicking on Configure Layers, you will now see we've got A, B, C's, and D's. So those are the account segments that we've just imported. So now let's go ahead and click on OK. And there you go. You've just learned the differences between importing with a segmentation and importing without an account segmentation.